Stop scrolling for a second. Imagine this. You arrive in a new city at night, your phone battery is dying, you're tired, and you still have to speak English at the hotel front desk. Your room key is in someone else's name, the air conditioner is freezing, and the shower won't get hot. What do you do? What do you say? Stay with me because in the next few minutes, you are going to learn simple English that can save you in a real hotel situation. Hi, I'm Zain. Welcome to Zain's English Podcast. I speak in natural, slow English so you can understand and copy the sentences. Today, we are talking about English at a hotel with a real lifestyle story and then a repeat after me practice. Last month, I took a short trip to another city for 2 nights. I arrived in the evening and the streets were dark and busy. I was tired from the bus ride and my back hurt from carrying my bag. My phone battery was low, so I didn't want to waste time. When I walked into the hotel lobby, it looked calm and quiet. There was soft music and the air smelled clean like soap. I walked to the front desk and smiled, but inside I felt nervous. I started with a simple sentence. Hi, I have a reservation. The receptionist looked at the computer and asked, "What name is it under?" For a second, my mind went blank, but then I remembered the word under. I said, "It's under Zain." Then she asked for my passport or ID, so I handed it to her and waited. She typed for a moment and then said, "Okay, you are in room 508. She gave me a key card and explained a few things quickly. I cut some words, but not all of them, so I used a strong, polite sentence. "Sorry, can you repeat that?" She repeated slowly and said breakfast was from 7 to 10, and then the elevator was on the left. I thanked her and walked to the elevator. In my head, I thought, okay, that was not scary. Simple English works. When I opened my room door, the room looked nice at first. The bed was made, the lights were warm, and the window showed city lights. I put my bag down and sat on the bed, ready to relax. But then I felt it. Cold air blowing straight at me. The air conditioner was on, and it was freezing, like winter inside the room. I tried the buttons, but I made it worse, and the room got even colder. I picked up the phone in the room and called the front desk. When they answered, I spoke slowly and clearly. "Hi, I'm in room 508. Then I said, "The air conditioner is too cold. Can you help me?" The receptionist was kind and said someone could come up. A few minutes later, a staff member knocked on my door. He looked at the air conditioner, smiled, and said, "It's on cooling mode," and he changed it to heat. I thanked him, and finally, the room started to feel comfortable. I thought the problems were finished, but then I went to take a shower. I turned on the water and waited for it to get hot. 1 minute passed, then another minute, and it was still only warm. I tried turning the handle again, but nothing changed. I didn't want to spend the whole night fighting with the shower. I called the front desk again and said, "Hi, room 508 again." Then I said, "The shower isn't hot, it's only warm." The receptionist apologized and gave me 2 choices. She said they could fix it or they could change my room. I chose the faster option and said, "Could I change rooms, please?" She said yes and told me to come to the desk for a new key card. I went down with my bag, got a new key card, and went up to room 612. This time the room felt perfect. The air was comfortable, and the shower water was hot right away. I took a shower, put on clean clothes, and finally felt calm. I slept well that night, like my body turned off completely. In the morning, I woke up hungry and ready for breakfast. Downstairs, I saw the breakfast area, but I wasn't sure if it was free, so I asked a simple question to a worker. "Excuse me, is breakfast included?" The worker smiled and said yes, it was included. I made a plate of food, drank coffee, and looked out the window. I felt proud because I solved real problems with simple English. 2 days later, it was time to leave, so I went to the front desk. I smiled and said, "Hi, I'd like to check out." The receptionist asked for my room number, and I said 612. She asked if I used the minibar, and I said no. Then she said, "Okay, you're all set," and gave me my receipt. I said thank you, have a nice day, and walked out into the city feeling confident. Now, let's do repeat after me. Speak slowly and clearly. Repeat each sentence. Hi, I have a reservation. What name is it under? It's under Zain. Here is my ID. Sorry, can you repeat that? Where is the elevator? What time is breakfast? Is breakfast included? I'm in room 508. The air conditioner is too cold. Can you help me, please? The shower isn't hot. It's only warm. Could I change rooms, please? I'd like to check out. I'm in room 612. No, I didn't use the minibar. Thank you. Have a nice day. Before you go, remember this. You don't need big English to handle big moments. You just need calm English, clear English, and one sentence at a time. Next time you travel, I want you to hear these phrases in your head, like a little voice helping you. If you want, write one sentence from today in the comments. And tell me where you want to travel next. And if you enjoyed this episode, watch the next one right now. Because the more you repeat, the more confident you become. I'm Zain, and this is Zain's English Podcast, and I'll see you in the next video.